guys, it's Bastian time. Welcome to Nintendo News. I'm your host Bastian. Let's get to that first story. I did not know where I was in 2004, but apparently, I guess everybody knew that Metroid was being looked at very seriously for a film franchise, and it was going to be directed by a famous action film director. His production company was working on a script, but they ran into some problems, and then all these years later, it turns out that whole thing fell apart. And only just now are we finding out exactly what had happened. It turns out an inside source from that production company explains why there was never a Metroid movie, and it's because when they were trying to flesh out Samus Aran's backstory, they had a lot of questions. So they brought these questions to Nintendo, and Nintendo didn't have any answers. And not only did Nintendo not have any answers, but they also realized finally after all this pre-production development time, oh yeah, not only don't we know, but we're also not comfortable with letting anybody else make that stuff up. We want to be the people to make it up, but we don't really know the answers right now, so never mind on that whole movie thing. So that seems a little bit unreasonable. It's like, if they didn't know the answers, why not let somebody else come up with those answers? But I guess they want to hold the franchise close to their hearts, so why not then create the answers to give to the production company? I don't understand it myself, but that's why there has not been a Metroid movie like apparently there was supposed to have been. Dragon Quest VII is getting the 3DS remake, which I've talked about several times. Something very unusual that's happening is over in Japan, the DS is getting a special mini-game sort of thing called Dragon Quest VII McDonald Secret Tablets. Now, in the regular Dragon Quest VII, you collect these fragments of these tablets, and then when you do so, you're able to access new lands and things along those lines. So in this DS eShop sort of thing that you'll only be able to download from a certain period of time while at McDonald's, it will let you play this little mini adventure where you can take on the job of either a warrior or a McDonald's employee. And as you can see on this stone tablet, it looks like it's going to be a Big Mac or something. Is that what it's called at I don't eat at McDonald's, so I don't know. But anyways, that's interesting. By now you've probably already seen this. It's a new video called Mario Warfare 2. If you haven't already seen Mario Warfare 1, it's basically like a silly, what if Modern Warfare used Mario characters sort of thing, and so we finally got the second video up. It looks like they had a fundraiser, Kickstarter sort of thing for the third video, but that they've already raised all the funds almost instantly, so the third video will probably be in production soon. So anyways, it's pretty amusing. If you want to check it out, there's a link for you down below. And then our final story is a bit of original Super Mario Bros. Trivia, sort of. There was a version of Super Mario Bros., the original game, called Super Mario Bros. Special, and that was released, first of all, it wasn't even made by Nintendo, it was made by Hudson Soft, and then it was released on non-Nintendo platforms, to computer console sort of things, and they're dinosaurs. There are no new iterations of those. And so Super Mario Bros. Special played a little bit differently from the real Nintendo version. It didn't scroll as fluidly as Nintendo. You basically get to the edge of the screen, and then you've got a brand new screen that you're on and things along those lines. But it turns out that the item that we get in Super Mario Bros. 3, the P-Wing, made its first appearance in this bizarre Super Mario Bros. Special thing. You can watch the video, click on the link down below, but basically it shows Mario cause a block to appear by punching it, an invisible block, and then in that block there's this wing thing, and then when he gets it, it basically acts exactly like the P-Wing in Super Mario Bros. 3. So who would have guessed that the P-Wing's origins comes from this non-Nintendo developed Mario thing for a non-Nintendo console? Very odd origin story for the P-Wing. So finally, I'd just like to give some quick shout-outs to everybody who contributed to the HD Cam Fund for Bastian Time. I thank you guys so much. You made it happen. I've now got enough funds to go ahead and procure a new cam in HD, so yeah, I know that YouTube lately has been claiming that these videos have been in 720, but I mean, you can probably tell that the quality really isn't 720. It's just that the cam has been filming everything at 480, but then when I export it, it stretches it up to 720, but it's still bad quality, still only at 15 frames per second, so sorry about that, but thanks to Sven R., Legendary Smith, Corey W., Rico D., Jeremy J., Sebastian M., Melvin H., and Marco H. We're going to be getting a new HD cam to make these videos all that much more nice. So again, thanks to everybody who contributed, and I'll see you in HD. So that's it for this episode of Nintendo News. Tomorrow, of course, is both episodes of Zelda News squished together in the This Week in Zelda News package. Same kind of deal on Saturday, Nintendo News from earlier this week, and this one switched together in the This Week in Nintendo News package. So that brings me to a question for you guys. There's still a lot of confusion. Every time I post a This Week in blah 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 news video, there's always some confusion from people about, you know, why are you posting the same video twice? And technically it's not the same video, but it's the same content, so I feel like maybe it's time to do away with the This Week In videos, but I know that some of you really prefer to watch them in the This Week In style, so maybe I need to do away with these standalone smaller videos. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should I just do This Week In videos that are very long, like upwards of 12 minutes, or should I only do these bite-sized videos? So let me know. I'll take what you guys say into consideration. See you next week. Bye.